here we go. So, you tell me your mistakes, I'll tell you mine. I'll go first. Alright? Now, I'm trying to recreate this guy, and I got halfway done, but I ran out of 55, and I don't have a bat small enough to fit there, but we don't need the bat. Well, it's a dragon, you know. So that's really nothing. Alright, so I'm using this tape. Blue painter's tape, right? Yeah, I cut it, make little strips and stuff, even like that. Alright, 2 times now. 2 times it's ripped the damn. And I even used primer on this guy. I shined it all up, washed it off with alcohol, rubbed it really well. Primer. Silver base coat. Put the tape on to try to do my new, oh yeah, that looks really cool. Oh yeah, look at that. I take the tape off, it pulled the whole damn door off. So now, you know, I'm out here in the dark, and I can see, you know, I didn't put enough white on this side. I still see the silver base coat underneath. However, the other side, nice and white. Yeah, look at that. Look at that red. Oh, look at that. Look at the blue. Oh, yeah, but, you know, how many more times can I mess up? So now I gotta wait for that to dry, and this side looks like the repair side. That needs more white. Oh, there's some up here, right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. Yeah, so yeah, I can screw that up in a heartbeat. What else did I make a mistake on? Oh, don't get me started. Where's my cigarette? Hang on a minute. Made a mistake on this stuff. Look at this piece of nylon in here, man. That's tough as you know what. And it doesn't stick very well, which is probably what I need. You know what I should do? I should use that green Frogger tape. It doesn't stick very much. This doesn't stick very much too, and as hard as you know what to cut. I'm thinking I should have always used this. Let's see what happens. Alright, come on now. Are you in there? Kind of hard to do this when you're off camera. Let's see. Yep. Can't use a razor knife on that. You're gonna have to use something like this, flush cuts. Or if you got something bigger, I got more power. Yeah, these are getting messed up too. Cause I keep cutting that dang on piano wire. Yeah. So I got this whole reel and I really don't like it. It's gone. So, like I said, I'm all out of 55s, so I had to make another sheet of 55s. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it took me like 5 Pennzoils, and that shell is just AFU. This is the RS6, but look at that color, man. Oh yeah. Here's the RS2. Now if you look, there's a difference. So I can tell the difference. Pennzoil's on the bottom, Pennzoil's on the top. Alright. But, you know, hey, oh, all I need to do with this, the RS2, is put the 55 on there and see if I can get a little. I'm not using the Green Dragon. The Bacardi Bat Dragon, I don't think there's going to be room because of the sunlight. So, a little bit longer on the wheelbase. Let's get this out the way because it's still drying. I'm not going to touch that until tomorrow. See, now on this guy, yeah, see, 99. Well, 99's taken in the next race, and I hope I qualify in the top 32. SST, 99. I got 99, 77, 55. 99's been taken. 77's been taken, so I'm stuck with 55, which is why I had to print more 55s. Alright. So when I make my own decals, so I don't make a mistake, I print them out on plain paper, just regular paper. See, this is regular paper. And I got the small dragon, big dragon. And then here's upside down the reuse. And then here's that plus this. So anyways. See, and I got these in plain paper, but they're kind of big. And that's why I use the cheap paper to see what they're gonna do. Alright. Made another mistake. Well, it's not really a mistake, but you know, I bought 2 Lancer Evolutions. Now I don't know what the hell they're thinking about. This reminds me of 3D Botmaker on his Rallycross track. You know, I don't really like the white tires, but they're big. Yeah, look how big they are. Gonna have to grind the bottom off flat. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, they look nice. So another mistake I've been making is trying to sand the wheels. Yeah, this guy, not sanded. However, this is what I've been doing, and this is a mistake. It's wet dry. So I've been putting water on here. Yeah. Okay, first of all, it's 320. Second of all, it's water. Throw that away. So then I would do 400 wet dry, and I would use water. Big mistake. Throw that away. I had an epiphany. Oh, that's a big word, huh? Yeah, epiphany. It's wet dry. All right, but this is 600. All right, you don't need, and this is the mistake I made at Gravity Throttle Racing. I used the 320, 400, then the 600 with water. All right, so my last car, and gonna back up. Gravity Throttle Racing, the electric race, EV. Ooh, Extreme Velocity, hee hee, with Cousin Ricky. No, I put WD-40 on this. And then lightly, because I am heavily right-handed. This guy, yeah, this very lightly. And I found out, I discovered, if you do one to the right, you do one to the left. Push forward and off. So you got to be equal. What I've done is like, oh yeah, I'm good at this side. That was good. This side, yeah, not too good. Not too good because I'm right-handed, you know. Yeah, I'll go this way. That doesn't work either. So what I found out, I got to be really careful to go lightly. One, two, three, and don't use water. The hell's wrong with you, Bill? Anyways, my my sweet, beautiful car at the EV race on Gravity Throttle was pulling hard to the right because I did this to the right a lot more than I did this to the left. Now, if you look at Low Country Diecast Racing League, Keith and his brother made a video about shaving. Well, you got to get this off the body, but you use your Dremel tool with a hard felt, and you use a razor knife and shave it to a point. I got to do some research, but I'm going to make a video about that. Traction versus friction with weight. What are you really doing with that? Now, you know, drag strip cars, they got big fat tires. Yeah, look how big that tire is. Why? Well, it's more traction. But is it less friction? If you reduce this, is it going to go faster? Now, I know there's nobody. All right, come on. There's nobody driving this. Oh, look at that sweet car, though. There's nobody driving this, but if it was a real car and you had little teeny tires with a point, are you going to get less friction or less traction? There's a point. I know Vertasium or somebody. Man, this guy still spins pretty good. Look at that. He can go, buddy. He can go. I'm glad I replaced him because that's one of the damn mistakes. Where's that sandpaper again? Don't use water. And you don't have to go with 320, 400. Just go with the 600. And just put some WD-40 on there so you don't mess up your axles and make everything rust. Now this guy was sanded a teeny bit. Alright. So I need some Frogger tape, the green stuff, so it don't stick and peel my damn primer and paint off. Damn, it peeled everything off. The primer, the silver base coat, and the white. Peeled it right off. But now I can see I didn't put enough white on here, but everything else looks white. Look at that color. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm loving this stuff. Yeah, that's the red. This stuff right here. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now I got 3 cars. I'm recreating this guy because I ground the wheel wells. Dang nabbit. This is the replacement for it. Oh, I love those colors, man. Here's the RS. Oh, here's the RS6. Okay. Now, another mistake I've been making. Where'd it go? Alright. I'll just tell you. Now, before, it's got to be this guy. It is this guy. I don't want to touch it. That's still kind of, I don't want to. All right. You get your car taken apart, right? Oh, baby, you got these drilled out. You get it taken apart. Go ahead and tap these while the car is not painted. That's another mistake I was making. Okay? Tap them and put the screws in there. Where's my screws? See these little guys? 442s, I think they are. I don't want to go with 256. Maybe, no, these are 256. But anyways, before you do anything, tap it. Put the screws in there and leave them in there while you're doing all the painting and stuff. So after you get it painted, you're not in here trying to get that tap in there and you're messing up your paint job. That's another mistake I used to make. Maybe you can see with this guy, you can see the lines of all the decals because I kept touching it. Well, you want to do everything before we even put this on your car, on your chassis. I got to talk about this again. I'm not sure this would be the best one, but I think the ones I just showed you, if Mark at GTR ever does a rallycross, I'm going to try it. I don't know what's inside here for weight room or anything, but oh man, that'd be a rallycross because that's his track, man. Or I could do one of these. See how fat this is? Oh, that's fat. And big wheels. Oh, ho, ho. Lots of room in there for weight. But we'll find out. Alright, so like I was saying, you can see, damn, am I even on camera? I keep bumping the camera. You can see all the outlines, and I'm not even putting clear coat on this yet because I ground the wheel wells. So that's why we're making number 2. No ground wheel wells, but there's hardly a difference in the wheel wells. I don't know what's going on. So I know what I did with the electric race is it's pulling hard to the right, and his tracks go straight up and down, not what do you call it, tilted. Here, where's my track? Well, it was over there. I have to reach over there and get it. But the Hot Wheels track bends out a little bit, so your wheels, just the corner of your wheels touch the edge of the track. But that's okay. A lot of people made it down. My fault. Whoop, there go the screws. I gotta keep these, I need them. And then this is what I was gonna send in. This is an electric vehicle. I haven't put the screws in yet. But it's 55 grams. got a low CG. Oh, you see what I did there? I didn't like the balance, right? I found out, I discovered, and I've made mistakes in the past. Well, center of gravity is important. Balance is important. So what I do, I didn't like the balance on this. So I drilled a hole in it to make the back heavier than the front. Now you can do this technique with about any damn thing. If I had the bottoms of these cars, I could show you. Because, you know, normally I use lead weights and I just paint them with enamel. That's why I use the enamel, see? And to protect everybody from the paint. Enamel is pretty damn tough stuff. But you can easily drill a hole. This little piece of steel, man, that was about tore up my drill bit. So, yeah, but look at this. Yeah, I want to see if Mark will agree if I can send this in for a grudge match. Oh yeah, Mad Max style. Oh yeah, here's one of those. Tungsten. That's all it takes. Put that on there. And this puppy's a little bit tail heavy, but he got some bounce. I mean, he ain't hardly any bounce, but tires are sanded nice. We'll see what happens. Let's see if does he go straight. Yeah, yep. He goes straight. All right. I was going to send that in, but it's not like. Well, what I told Mark was it's not a rallycross. So I sent in this guy instead. And it failed miserably, but you know, you live and learn. Put this back together. Yeah. All right. So I can't show you all my spectacular things. I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and then I still see silver, but the rest of it looks white. I mean, that's pretty white, man. That's classic white. Classic white. And the other sides, this door looks like what I repaired, but this little part right here, that little part up there needs to be repainted. That's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Dang it. Yep. Love this guy, but do everything you can before you touch that paint job. I'm telling you, man. Wow, but look at that. That's candy red. And I looked at it under a magnifying glass, right? You can see sparkles in there. Sparkles, man, I'm telling you, sparkles. Because of this. Yeah. Having so much fun. Had a rough day today. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm sorry, Mark, at GTR, but I'm going to 3D Bot Maker and watch Johnny Smoke win the race, even though Pengy crashed into me and pushed me across the racetrack. Johnny Smoke wins the race. Woo! A win is a win. So we'll just have to wait. Man, look at this. This is some nice red. This is the one I got to finish with the 55. And no room for anything else, man. Oh, yeah. Beautiful colors, man. I love this paint. Red. It's called Candy Red on the website. And Candy Blue, which is right here. Alright. Going on too long. So I have to thank you guys very much. Hey, Chris Honeyfield. Yeah, you. I'm glad I can print that out for you and send that to GTR, and you got your card at the finish line. Hot box match wheels. Nice. But you know, I think Mark actually printed that out, because when I printed it out, it looked a little fuzzy. Because you sent me a little picture, I made it bigger. When you do that, it gets fuzzy. However, I tried. You know? So all I can do sometimes is try. As many mistakes as you make, as long as you try, don't be disappointed in yourself. I get that way a lot, but I said, hey, at least I tried. You know? At least I tried. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, wherever you are. We're going to finish this sucker up and do some testing on the track. That'll be tomorrow. Have a good night. I know I ramble a lot, but that's it. I'm out. No halftime. We're out. Later. Have a good night.